Welcome everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Riley's World. We are here again. Yes, we are here one more time. Another day. Still feeling delighted, still feeling excited, still happy that Arsenal are Premier League champions. But we're not alone. We're not alone in the celebration. Yes, people. Aston Villa decided to join us in the celebration. Aston Villa has just been crowned Europa League champions. But guess what? Celebration continue. After 22 years, Arsenal are kings of England. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. We're doing the damn thing. People's champion. Red Skull in the building. Big up yourself, Red Skull. How you feeling, man? How you feeling? Jeez and peace. It's been a long time. Long time coming. Long time coming. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big up Aston Villa as well. Big up Aston Villa. Congratulations to Aston Villa and Unai Emery. Arteta and Emery are the same level. Manager said Zubimendi. It's so funny because just, like a month and a half ago or something like that, people was on this stream dunning Arteta that is not in the same category or same class as Unai Emery. Look at it now. You know what I mean? Look at it now. Fantastic achievement for them though. You know what I mean? Fantastic achievement for them. I was enlightened to something that Arteta was the first manager to win the Premier League in his first job. Because you also remember, he might have been in this job for 6 years now, but it's still his first job. You know what I mean? It's still his first job. So yeah, Unai Emery, Aston Villa, and they won comfortable too. You know what I mean? They won comfortable too. Not that we had any doubt that they would have won. You know what I mean? But they did the damn thing and they did it in style. You understand me? Yes. Resco said we played them in a cup final soon. What cup final is that? Which one is that? Not weird. Jordy in the building. Champions of England. Jordy can't seem to get enough. Jordy can't seem to get enough of this Arsenal squad now. I mean, like, I ain't seen no PSG up there no more. No PSG up there no more. Jordy said, Riley, I cried this morning watching videos of all the Arsenal fans in different countries celebrating thousands of people in the streets, partying all over Africa, in the US, etc. Arsenal is a big, big club. You know what I'm saying? Arsenal is not something small, and people need to understand the power that we pack. You get me? Arsenal fans been waiting for this for decades, you know. You have some fans that never ever seen this. You know what I mean? Some fans have never actually seen Arsenal lift a trophy like this caliber trophy. You get me? I say some fans have never seen this. It's huge. This is not a simple situation that we find ourselves in right now. You understand what I'm saying? We've done it. We have done it. You know what I mean? Fans are celebrating. Fans are delighted. Can you imagine? You know what I mean? Everybody who has tears to cry, shedding a little tear. You know what I'm saying? It's happy. Bro, we've been through so much, even right here. People telling us battlers. As Saka said, people calling us battlers, disrespecting the thing and all of that. You know what I mean? All of these things, all that we have to go through. You know what I mean? Stay humble. No, it's time for who to stay humble. Who to stay humble? We are champions of England. We have no need to be humble. We have need and reason to celebrate right now. You know what I mean? That's what we have, needs and reason to celebrate right now. You get me? Yeah, man. We find ourselves in the position that we are because of the awesome job that we have done. You know what I mean? And all of that. So, it's just happy days, man. It's just happy days. We are delighted to be in this position. Trust me. Jardy said, congratulations to Villa. Congratulations to Villa, man. That is it. When we win Champions League, we play Villa for A Cup. Okay, yeah. I like that, Red Skull. You see, that's how you have confidence, bro. You know what I mean? That's how confident rules. You hear what Red Skull said? Red Skull never said if we win enough. Red Skull said when we win. You get me? That's what you call confidence. When we win, we play Aston Villa. That is it. You understand what I'm saying? That is it. You get me? Because we're winning the Champions League. You know what I mean? We're winning the Champions League. And when we get over all of this celebrating, even probably show this stream at some point, we have to start looking ahead of this Crystal Palace game. You know what I mean? We have to start looking ahead at this Crystal Palace game when we get over the celebration, which I don't think we're going to get over the celebration. So we just need to start looking at this Crystal Palace game. You get me? Because we're starting to say now, who do Arsenal play in this Crystal Palace game? You understand what I'm saying? Who do we play? Who do we put on the pitch in this Crystal Palace game? You understand what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned, Per Mertesacker is leaving, you know. You know what I mean? Give him his last game. Yeah, so I'm saying give him his last game, man. Put on the captain armband and him and let him go play. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, man, put on the captain armband upon him and let him go play. Right? Kepa. Kepa. Yeah, let him go play. You know what I mean? All of these things. Let them go play. You know what I'm saying? No party, no Thomas, no party. Well, no Thomas is here, but we're definitely partying. You know what I mean? We started partying when the party gone. We started partying when the party gone. I ain't gonna lie. Some players have rocked for this club for years. You know what I mean? And they, unfortunately, wasn't here to help us lift this title. This title is not just one for this group of players, you know. I see Arsene Wenger drinking a glass of wine, you know what I mean, celebrating, feeling fantastic, letting the fans know to enjoy it. You know what I mean? It's like he wasn't the coach that actually brought home the trophy, but he felt just as satisfied. That's a real fan. You know what I mean? That's a real fan. He felt just as satisfied as if he was the one that was in the dugout. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. You get me? So a lot of these players weren't here to help us this time around, but these same players was here, you know what I mean, to bring us to where we are now, so that this group of players could get the momentum, you know what I mean, they could get the fans on their side because of what previous players have done. The Thomas Partey, the Ozil, you know what I mean, and all of them, the Sanchez, well, he actually did play a part, you know what I mean, the Aubameyangs, the Lacazette, you know what I mean, the Jack Wilshers, Santi Cazolas, Aaron Ramsdale, or Ramsey, not Ramsdale, Aaron Ramsey, Aaron Ramsey, you get what I'm saying? All of these players have played a pivotal role, you know what I mean, in where we are right now. And this trophy here is not just for the current crop of players. It's for every Arsenal fan. These players are no longer players, but they are still fans of the football club. You know what I mean? Monreal, you get me? And we are delighted, you know what I mean, that at least some joy, some happiness could bring to them eyes. You know what I mean? Trust me, the feeling is fantastic. Fantastic. I'm not gonna let this comment get away from me like yesterday. Yesterday I couldn't keep up with this comment. You guys were on fire. You know what I mean? Let me start from Jordy. So Jordy says, so glad to smart the smug look on Haaland face. Arrogant prick. Rice is twice. I think you want to say the player he is, right? It is easy to join a team already winning and thinking you're someone special. Rice's legacy is bigger. Alan has done a lot for Manchester United, Manchester City in terms of scoring goals and all of that. But you know, I mean, I'm always going to back my team. Rice is a goat, man. I don't care what nobody want to say. You know, that's what I'm saying. Nobody want to say. Jolly Rice, best CDM in history. Our guy, that. Palace doesn't matter. Play kids, said Red Skull. Of course, put dinosaurs in the goal. Ain't nobody passing that dinosaur. You know what I'm saying? Put perimeter Saka as the defender. You know what I'm saying? Go back for Edu. Give him a one game contract. You know what I mean? No first team player at all should be in that team. You get me? Arteta can put on his boots as far as I care and go on the pitch. You know what I mean? He doesn't have to coach. You get me? Yeah, man. That is it. Riley, I'm already looking at what we need to do to dominate the next 5 years. Me too, bro. Me too. Me too. Chess, man of culture, said the big man, you that man, big up yourself. Play the 3-choice keeper. Play the third choice keeper. Hey. No man, Kepa need to go play, man. He ain't gonna play. You know what I mean? Kepa can go play. What y'all talking about? You know, we're talking about Arsenal business, which is our business as usual. You know what I mean? We're looking forward now to the Crystal Palace game because you know the thing, bro. You know what I mean? Group is here football. It needs to come at Arsenal. Me hear the hands of Arsenal reports that Arsenal have a little interest. But I'm wondering if that's a fan interest or that's an actual interest. You know what I mean? I wonder if that's a fan interest. But anybody that see football like Group did, you know what I mean? They need to come to the club and win it. They need to come. They need to just buy him right now so that he can be a part of the parade. Because trust me, I am see football in real life. They need to just buy him right now so he can be a part of the parade. He's invited anyway. Yeah, man, he's invited anyway, man. To see joy and fans around the world was special. Trust me, I was soaking in everything, man. I was soaking in everything. Rice is a Premier legend already. All these Arsenal players are Premier League legends, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna lie. No lie. To be real, Riley, hope we spend big in summer. Push on. I hope we spend massive, bro. You know what I mean? I hope we win the Premier League. If we win the Premier League, not the Premier League, sorry, the Champions League. If we win the Champions League, I think we're going to be spoiled. But the managers have been spoken, Rescott. The managers have been spoken, and they said that they're going to back this club. They're going to push this club where it needs to be. They're going to back the manager. So I'm expecting something special this summer. I am expecting something special this summer. No joke about it. And I'm expecting them to do it early too. You know what I mean? I know they should know the players that they want already. So I'm expecting something special. Alex Sanchez out. A video congratulating us. Hey, it was a part of what was going on. Most of these players leave out of frustration, you know. You know what I mean? Not really winning and stuff like that. Sanchez move was a bad move though. To be honest with you, Sanchez move was a bad move. It was a bad move for him and football and a whole. His career was over after that. I knew Villa would win. I knew Villa's gonna win. Just like I knew Crystal Palace is gonna win. Arsenal signing Kvaratskhelia. Unlikely. I ain't gonna tell no lie. Unlikely. We can't spend over 100 million on that one player. Trust me. No. Nikolai in the building. Big up. Arsenal. Big up, that is it. Oh, I meant to say Riley. I'm wondering who the hell is Lee? Ernest, big up yourself, man. Appreciate it. Oliver Sterling in the building. Congratulations on the league win. Olivia, we've been buttering up this league for a while, you know. You know what I mean? We've been buttering up this league for a while. You know what I'm saying? Yes, there are a lot of young players that I think are overpaid, but the Krupi guy is serious. His ability is crazy. The Krupi guy. Red Skull, it's what you cause? You cause that look. Red Skull always get him man them a guy upon them name. People start calling him the Krupi guy. Red Skull cause that, brother. You know what I mean? Yeah. Valet say congratulations, Riley. Arsenal are the champions. So happy for the team and the fans. It's been a long time coming. Long time coming. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, we're happy, man. Appreciate it. Harry said, what's up? Yo, bro, what's up? Oh, we're there, Harry, man. Big up yourself. I'm going to leave, Riley. Sorry I can't stay, but big up everyone. Have a good day. Enjoy. Big up yourself, Nicole. I appreciate you for passing through every chance you get as usual. Thanks, man. 17680 in the building. Hello, bro. I have to give you your props, man. Well done. You talk the talk and back it up. Hey, I appreciate the love, 1760. 680. I appreciate the love, man. I've been telling everybody, man, that we're winning this damn thing. You know what I mean? I'm just happy that the players didn't let me down. You know what I mean? But I had confidence that they wouldn't. Yes, I'm saying this team has been playing different. This team has been showing maturity. They're not reckless. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. When I see this team defending and stuff like that, I know it's maturity. It's maturity. So, you know what I mean? And I definitely can sit here and say, yo, I actually knew that they were going to win. You all see that I knew they were going to win. I have my champagne and everything right here. You know what I mean? I have my champagne and everything right here. You know what I'm saying? I make sure that I got my day off so that I can stream that game because I know Arsenal was going to lift the trophy on that day. You know what I mean? I knew it. I knew it. Beaumont, I just have that feeling. I keep on telling everybody, they're saying, okay, they're going to drop points against Brentford. No. I keep on telling everybody they're dropping points against Bournemouth. There's no way Bournemouth can play we like how they play. We are scared to play Manchester City. No. You know what I mean? So, trust me, guys, it was a delight to see, you know what I mean, to be a part of that. It's been a long journey, you know. You know what I mean? I mean, like the Invincible season, we were all there because I'm old enough to be there. You know what I mean? But I was not as in tune as now. I've been a part of this journey. You know what I mean? Every game, you know what I mean? We're right here talking on it. You know what I'm saying? I've been a part of this journey hands-on. So this one is special, people. You know what I mean? This one is special. Jet Live said we should put the medical team for next game. Arsenal target Matoma, according to Japanese media. Yeah, Japanese. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that. Johnny, where you from? Come and see your play. Me see your talk patois now. Johnny, where you actually from? You have some Jamaican origin in you? I see you actually talking patois. Valid said, long time coming indeed, but we deserve, and it will shut all the people who doubt and mock the team. Pure class. Well done, Arsenal. Big up. Well said. Well said, Valid. Well said. I mean, like, the class that we're going to show these people now is we're on a different level right now, right? We don't need to answer to nobody. You know what I mean? We don't need to answer to persons who are coming in the chat just to jeer it. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to answer to them. If they're not coming in the chat with a congratulation or a well done or something sensible, you know what I mean? The comment is not even going to be read. I'm just going to be honest. You get me? Just like Arsenal has matured as a team, that's how we're going to mature as a fan base. You know what I mean? This is a football channel. And we're going to talk football, and we're going to talk football with sense. You get me? Everybody can be opinionated. You know what I mean? You don't have to like Arsenal. You don't have to like Chelsea. You don't have to like Liverpool. You know what I mean? But we can reason on points about why we don't and what are they doing wrong or what they can do better. You get me? We need intellectual people in this chat. And that's what we're moving towards right now. You know what I'm saying? And moderator, I know y'all got this, so I'm starting with y'all to push some different narrative out there. We're reasoning football and we're showing people what this channel is all about. We are Arsenal Football Club, you know, and even the ones that are not Arsenal. Look at 17680. You know what I'm saying? Come in the chat, and it comes in the chat with a congratulation first and foremost. It's football. You know what I mean? If you can't congratulate an opponent, then you don't deserve to be playing or watching football. You know what I'm saying? Football is fun. At the end of the day, when the sports is done, we're still human beings and we're still friends. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna always be here doing what we do. So yeah. Man United had a good season too. My team. Next season we will compete for the league. I think y'all will compete next season for real. I don't know how far y'all competition will go, you know what I mean, but I think y'all gonna stay in there for a while because y'all have Champions League football now, so y'all should be attracting some elite players to your club. You know what I mean? Michael Carrigan know what it is like to be under pressure now though. He hasn't been under no pressure. He's playing one game every week. That's it. One game per week for the entire time he's been there. Right? So he's gonna know and understand what it is to be under pressure playing 2-3 games a week. Yeah, so I'm saying. So let's see if he can handle it. Matoma, I don't think he is what we should be looking for. We need elite player. I don't think we're gonna go nowhere, Matoma. I ain't gonna lie. Maguire on a free. He gonna stay on a free. I don't think he can play in another team but Manchester United. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't no team gonna suit Maguire or fit Maguire way of life. Bournemouth should have won the game 4-0. Yeah, at least 3. You know what I mean? At least 3, no joke. At least 3. And that's a fact. Yeah. So I would take Somerville over Matoma. Somerville. Matoma is old. That's the thing about him. I think he's about what, 29, 28? You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I'm not taking Matoma. I'm sorry. We need an elite striker. You know what I mean? Yeah. Arsenal should give Michaelo Madrid another chance. Zuberman, always come up with some crazy stuff, Dread. No joke. Always. Ernest shouting on Arsenal. Jody said, Jody laughed. No, I am from London, but I have Jamaica friends. And when I live in London, as a lot of Caribbean people, my grandparents are from St. Kitts and Barbados. Okay, gotcha. You're up on the internet across Bumbo Clago. Yeah. Jordy is Cole Palmer cousin. All right, what if your son decides to support Spurs? Zero man. That's not even funny, bro. That's not even funny. Red Skull said facts. Red Skull, but just read your comments. I guess about the fan base thing I talk about. All of this going to clean up, you know. All of this going to clean up. You know what I mean? All of this going to clean up. You know what I mean? Just need a little more time to polish off the things that we're doing. You know what I mean? But all of this going to clean up soon. You get me? We need persons that love football and want to be a part of football. As I said from the get-go, and it remains, it doesn't matter what team you support. As long as you love football and you want to be a part of football, this is the channel for you. You know what I mean? But the stupidness, it has to stop. You know what I mean? Honestly, it has to stop. So, yeah. Especially with the moderators. I have some moderators that I think need to unmoderate. To be honest with you, I think some moderators need to unmoderate because they're not contributing in a football sense. It's not a banterism sport, it's a football. You know what I mean? And you should be able to start a conversation with knowing that, hey, guess what? This is what we're about. So they call us butlers. Now I'm drinking out of a bottle. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Yeah, that is what's up. True, but we need to build a squad now, and that's the thing. You building a squad now, 17,680 is gonna take time. You know, so I'm gonna say they only gave him a 2-year contract. So are they willing to give him time? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what it's about. It's like they forgot they will other challenger for league. There was other challengers for league. Yeah, the people are just people, man. And I mean, as I said, we want to be reasonable and truth. You know, we are trying to be among the top people doing podcasts and doing shows. You get me? So we have to have a strong and firm support that's making sense. I need to be able to come right here and feed off the community based on what they, as you know, I'm reading my community. You know what I mean? I know everybody in this community. As much as there are so much of you, I know y'all. All of y'all. I mean, can't remember what club y'all support sometime, but I know all of y'all in this community. And there's a lot of y'all. So, yeah, trust me. You never know. Could be St. Kitts small. We might be relative. I only know one or two relative from over there. So that's where Cole Palmer from. You're the champion. Enjoy every moment of it. I know how much this means. So remember, I have always congratulated and appreciate Arsenal too. You have, Valid, you have, and that's a fact. You have. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. You have. You know what I mean? We appreciate that a lot. Appreciate the love and the respect. Football, as I said, is a respectful sport. So, you know what I mean? You can congratulate an opponent. You know what I mean? Of course, there's no harm in that. It's just like when I ask people to like the channel. Ain't no harm in pressing the like button. You know what I mean? Ain't no harm in it. You get me? So yeah, of course. Man, your fans be banter until it's 18 years or more. The thing about Manchester United fan is this, bro, and I'm going to be honest with you. I'm one of the old school footballers. I've been watching this club for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching this club for the glory days of Manchester United and Arsenal when they were the top dog in the league. You know what I mean? And I kind of miss that. I don't like seeing these little clubs coming up and beating us. You know what I'm saying? So I want us to get back to the pinnacle of football and dominate again. If I'm selfish, it's okay. You know what I mean? If I'm selfish, it's okay. But that's what I want. I want us to dominate football again. You know what I mean? With a Manchester United. You get me? Because now we have two different managers. So let's see who's going to come out on top. Fergie came out on top in that one. You know what I mean? Let's flip the switch and see what's going to happen now. Yeah. They won Europa. Yet still be laughing at. Spurs winning the championship next season. Championship. Of course they are. They're good enough to win the championship. Yeah, the championship. Spurs missed out on Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso was never going to go to Spurs. Not in a million years. I never see that. No, Villa are kings of Europe. They're not kings of Europe. Not Europe. You know, not Europe. The Champions League title gonna be crowned who is kings of Europe. You know what I mean? Yeah. They have a European title. Yes, Kelly was the one that said it. Miles Lewis Kelly is a character, bro. No joke about it. Miles Lewis Kelly is a character. For real. Wilshere is the next Arsenal manager. I can back that. I can agree with that. I ain't gonna lie. I want Arsenal managers to stay within Arsenal. You know what I mean? So they have the DNA, the love. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If Manchester United fans finish below third next season, it's failure. Well, of course, because they started out shitty and they finished third this season. So trust me, anything short of that, you know what I mean, is another Liverpool situation. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's another Liverpool situation. Riley, do you know we won the league via a set piece? Yes. Hey, as it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. Yes, I was saying set piece again. Ole. You know what I mean? As it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end, man. Come on, we don't care. And that should be, you know what I mean? That's like rubbing salt in the wounds of all these people that are talking about set piece again. Ole. I didn't even hear the song. I didn't hear nobody singing set piece again. If Resco didn't even mention that, we would even realize. I didn't hear nobody singing set piece, ole. I need us to win the Champions League by 2 set piece goal or something. You know what I mean? Yeah. Resco said, Fox, I want to dominate too. Yeah, man, we need to get back to the pinnacle, man, where we know for sure is either we're winning a trophy every season, man. Something. Whether it be the league or the Champions League. We need to be elite, man. We need to get back to we need to find players like these other teams are finding. You know what I mean? We need to find what a PSG player name where you all like, Shabbaskela. You know what I mean? We need to find a maverick like him. You know what I mean? We need to find a maverick like Cherky. You know what I'm saying? When you find some of them maverick players that these teams are finding. You get me? Yeah. That's what we need to do so we can step in the light where we need to be. You get where I come from? That's it. You have a great channel, Riley. Always so nice to be here and discuss the games and the league. Appreciate that strength. Appreciate the love. Always appreciate the love, man. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. We're trying to make it be, as I said, it may be an Arsenal channel, but we're trying to make it be about football. So everybody that want to reason about their team and stuff like that, you know what I mean? I'm pretty much an unbiased person most of the time. I'm an unbiased person most of the time. As long as we're not talking about Arsenal. Maybe a little bit biased with Arsenal sometimes, but not all the time. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty much an unbiased person most of the time. So we can always reason football. I'll tell you facts, even when it's about Arsenal sometimes. There are times when I tell you that Arsenal's been doing crap this season. You know what I mean? I love Arteta and I've been boasting Arteta, and there's times when I say, boy, I ain't gonna lie. If Arteta don't win the league, we'll probably have to have a conversation about him. You know what I mean? There are times when I say that. You know what I mean? Because those are just the pressure you're feeling and the honest truth about what's going on with the club and the situation. Because at the end of the day, we needed this victory. Because Arteta got everything that he needed to get. You know what I mean? To bring us over the line. You know what I mean? Everything that he needed, he got it. You get me? So, as I said, we try to be very fair. We try to be reasonable. You know what I mean? So everybody can come on and be a part. You know what I mean? And be okay with what we're doing and what we're saying. Yeah. So I appreciate that, Value. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that a lot. Let's go say fuck Europa. Yeah, man, Europa. Don't give them that strength. Don't make Keith come on here and say that, Resco. Don't make Keith come on and here and say something like that, man. Because trust me, we ain't gonna leave that down. We ain't gonna leave that down. Trust me. We are the only club of the big three that have not had a sustained era of dominance. We need that. Well, we have, just not since 22 years. You know what I mean? Just not since 22 years. Skelly is Arsenal through and through. Skelly is Arsenal through and through, bro. They're talking about selling Skelly to Manchester United. They're mad. They gotta be mad. You know what I mean? Then the Skelly's gonna be Arsenal next captain. You know what I mean? I see Skelly as Arsenal next captain. No joke. That's an Arsenal boy. You know what I mean? Look how humble that boy stayed. He stayed so humble when he wasn't getting no game. He works hard. He works hard. And look at him now. He's being rewarded. Yes, I'm saying he's being rewarded. That's an awesome ball through and through, man. I need Ethan Waneri to remember why he plays football and put back a smile on his face. You know what I mean? And start turning up again. It's not always gonna be easy. It wasn't easy for Lewis Kelly. You know what I mean? But he never frowned. He stuck to his gun. He celebrated every single goal. I watched Lewis Kelly. And I'm like, yo, this kid really loves Arsenal. He celebrates every goal, even when he haven't played for weeks. He's celebrating every single goal. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that is it. Man, at the moment, Keith is here. Congratulations, Keith. Congratulations. That is it. As you all see the title, I big up Keith side in the title. You know what I mean? It's all about breaking generational curses. I mean, like, Aston Villa don't win no sensible trophy for about 90 years still, you know. You know what I mean? The last trophy them win was a League Cup. You know what I mean? What was it? Yeah, League Cup. What was the last trophy I win? You know what I mean? 30 years ago. But, you know what I mean? So, no sensible trophy for the last 90 years or something like that. You understand what I'm saying? But it's a massive victory for y'all today. I mean, like, it wasn't a scraping victory either. It's convincing. You know what I mean? Convincing victory for y'all today. Well done. You know what I mean? Well played. You get me? Y'all deserve it. Now, on to Crystal Palace. I know I see Crystal Palace in the chat earlier on. I didn't get to shout him out. Where are you at? Damn, this shot got left him so fast. I don't know if he's still here, but big up Tony. Yeah, I think he's gone, man. No, see right here, two-tone. Congrats, man. All I've heard today is black, 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 gun finger all over South London. People, be honest, be honest. Don't you think there was some Spurs fan in that celebration yesterday? Let's be real. Don't you think some Spurs fan was in that celebration yesterday? Why is it that you're gonna have some celebration going on in front of my yard? In front of my yard, I'm not gonna put on my clothes and go party. You've got to be mad, man. You bring that party to London, I partying, bro. You know what I mean? When there's an Arsenal win, bop, 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 I'm like, yo, bop, bop, bop. Yeah, that is it. But you can't tell me that 50-something thousand people are right in the North London where Spurs live right down the road, and 10,000 out of those people are not from Spurs, are not Spurs supporter? Nah, man, you can't tell me that, man. Spurs supporter was in the middle of that, man. You know what I mean? In the middle of that. See, 1997 League Cup, right? That is it. That was the last trophy I win. 30. It's actually 1996. Don't put on a year on that. It's 1996, Keith, not 1997. It's 30 years exactly since y'all lift a trophy. So don't make it look like it's 29. You ain't gonna cheat that 1 year. You ain't gonna cheat that 1 year, Keith. 1996 it was, not 97. 30 years ago. You know what I mean? And before that, y'all won a major trophy. Must say that same Europa League Cup, must say 90 years ago or something like so. See that 1980. So you see that? 1980. Some 102 years ago. Jimbo said they won a Europa Cup actually in 1980 as well. Yeah, Jimbo, I actually know. I just like to mess with Keith and we put on some extra years on the team. You know what I mean? Just to make it look like they are dinosaur. They haven't win nothing like dinosaur years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how we are on this channel, man. We, you know what I mean? We get along well. Keith said could have easily been 6-0. Could have, but it was only 3. Just like Bournemouth could have easily won the game by 4 yesterday, but they end up with a draw. You know what I mean? Yeah. You broke your curse, I broke mine. Fair play. That's what I'm saying. Breaking generational curse. That is what's going on. Michelle ain't never gonna break no curse now. No. Michelle have too much hate. Too much hate. Michelle has to find some love first. She has too much hate. She ain't breaking no curse. Right now, she here listening and she ain't saying nothing. You know what I mean? She gone in hibernation. Yeah. Tone said, I'm glad now Arsenal doesn't have to go hard on Palace last game. Relief. Hey, I think it's relief both ways, Tone. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's relief. We're happy that we don't have to go hard either. You know what I mean? And you guys should be happy as well because you guys have a game 2 days after that. You know what I mean? And I wish you all the best, by the way. I want you guys to win, just like I wanted Aston Villa to win today. You know what I mean? I wanted you guys to win. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I want all them trophy come home to England, man. I want all them trophy come home to England. No joke. That is my wish for the league right now. The league should sweep all trophies, you know what I mean, in the history. I don't think that's ever happened in the history of the league. So, yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to seeing. So, I was an Aston Villa supporter today on behalf of English football. You know what I mean? That's it. Don't get carried away, kids. No. It's just on behalf of English football. You know what I mean? Just to stamp our dominance as the best football league in the world. That's all it was. You know what I mean? It was nothing serious. So, yeah, back up. All right? Cool. Jordi, I just realized that if you lot win, we'll play the Super Cup. Good luck. Yeah, that's what going to happen. Red Skull remind me about that today. Yeah, that's a lot of cup we have to play now. If we win, we're going to have to play Aston Villa, right? And then we're going to have the Community Shield with Manchester City. Damn, there's lots of cup we're going to full of trophy this season, man. You know what I mean? We're going to full of trophy this season. Yeah. Seriously tough task. Well, Johnny, he did say it's a tough task. He must be talking about his team. Must be talking about his team. You know it's gonna be a tough task for you, Keith, but it's okay. It's alright, man. You like in enough to beat PSG, relax. Oh Lord, Keith gone back to his dirty ways again. Keith, you can't be happy for us like we be happy for you? Huh? I just said I want all English team to bring home the trophy. I was actually supporting Aston Villa today, you know? And I looking at Unai Emery and I remember that he gave away my Europa League. He won every Europa League final that he went to except mine, and I was still happy for him. Yeah. If I didn't win the Premier League, though, it would be a different story. I'd be hating on him. You know what I mean? Looking at him going there, winning Europa League with other people, and he brought Arsenal there and didn't win. But it's okay. You know what I mean? I'm happy for it. I'm happy for Aston Villa. Just like I'm going to be very happy for Crystal Palace. You know what I mean? Crystal Palace has groomed and grown our boy for us. Eberechi Eze. Now he's lifting the Premier League. He gave you all the FA Cup last season and he's lifting the Premier League this season. It will all work out. You know what I mean? Yeah, it will all work out. That is it. You know what I mean? As long as it works out, everything is fine. You get me? Key is still doubting Riley. You will know who are the top team in the world after that final. I don't think Keith is doubting, man. He knows what's up. Keith needs to just relax and chill. Keith said, hang on, I'll be back. Getting a lot of calls now. Keith is an important man now. Him team win. Yeah, him team win. But as I was saying, guys, 40-something thousand people block the road of North London. Y'all don't honestly think that there was some Spurs fans, even some Chelsea fans? Huh? Y'all don't think there was some Chelsea fans in the middle of that? I drink two beer and I enjoy and have fun? They've got to be, man. Got to be. Let's be real and honest. Got to be. But the party ain't gonna stop no time soon. Arsenal have been having a lot of fun. You know what I mean? Celebrating a lot. And I mean, and celebration will continue. Way, way more celebration to come. No joke about it. You take your call, Keith, and drink some water. The alcohol affect your logic. He didn't even come on here yesterday to congratulate us, not to join what we was doing. I ain't gonna lie. Not even that much. It's crazy, right? Yeah, but it's alright. It is perfectly fine. But we are Premier League champions. You know what I mean? That is what's up. That is what's up. I hope they don't over celebrate. Job is not done yet. Has to lock in for the Champions League. I think they're done celebrating, man. I think it's just with the fans still celebrating. This is so serious that the parade, the celebration parade, is not going to be held until after the Champions League. And I think that's confidence. You get me? I think that's confidence. I think it's them telling themselves that they're going to win the league. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think that's what they're doing, telling themselves that they're going to win the league. I think that's a lot of confidence right there. You know what I mean? Why not just celebrate after you lift the trophy on Monday? You know what I mean? And then celebrate the Champions League on Sunday, if you win. But they're not if in the situation. You know what I mean? Arsenal is confident that they're going in there. You know what I mean? I was watching the celebrations, and I see Mikel Merino, and I see Drew and Timber celebrating in that crowd. I see Drew and Timber walking around in London streets, and it looked perfectly fine to me. You understand what I'm saying? Is he going to be perfectly fine to play in the game? I hope so, because trust me, I hope so. We have a fit squad. I was going to say fully fit squad, but that is not true. You know what I mean? But we have a fit squad. Most of the very important players are there and ready. Jonathan in the building. Hello, Riley. I'm going to parade. That is it. Celebrate for me too, man. Celebrate for me too. Yes. Arteta has something planned for PSG that will shock everyone. And now that the players have won the league, they will be full of confidence. PSG will have a very, very hard time. I think so. Rice as a team were all at ground 5:30 this morning. I see them. I see them. They were celebrating like I'm telling you. You know what I mean? I'm telling you. Jordy say going through. All right. So that means you guys will be here to talk about it. You know what I mean? You guys should be here to talk about it. Yes, boy George, I'm still pinching myself. Bro, I get up this morning, and as soon as I get up, I jump up and I check my phone. Oh shit, yeah, after our champions for real, it wasn't a dream. It was not a dream. I'm like, yes, thank you, Lord. It wasn't a dream. It wasn't a dream. I told myself if I go to bed and I get up and I check and everything is there, it is fine. And I did that and everything is okay. You know what I mean? Calling the owner said, let's go, baby, let's go. The double, said Jonathan. We can beat PSG. We are going to beat PSG, man. Come on. Talk with confident people. Don't talk like you're not sure. Put that confidence in it. We are going to do it. Riley, when the whistle blew, it was like time stopped. Hey, I didn't know what to do when the whistle blew, but I had everything planned in my head. I was going to pop the champagne and it was going to spray all over the place and all of that. But when the whistle blew, I was like, I'm like, we won. We actually won. After 22 years, we did it. I mean, I was crazy. It was crazy. True, man. We will win. That is it, man. And that we are talking about. We will win, man. We will win. We'll do it. We're going to do it. Trust me, I believe in this team. I believe in this manager. Been telling y'all. Jardy, didn't I tell you a lot of time to put some respect on my manager name? Didn't I tell you that lots of time, Jardy? Talk it truth. I've not told you lots of time to put some respect on my manager's name. Right? Yes. So, we have done it, man. We have done it and we're going to do it. We may not got the quadruple. We may not got the triple. But this double is fantastically received. You know what I mean? Yeah, but it's a fantastic double that we're going to receive with open arms. You know what I mean? Which double would you rather? The double that Manchester City won or the double that we're about to win? Think about it. Johnny said, my life flashed before my eyes, the years of almost winning in the past. The relief, bro. I can't remember the last time I cried like that. I'm telling you, man, it was joy, man. It was joy. Hello, O'Reilly. Yes, but I told you already that I think Arteta is a top manager, but it is his stubbornness I had issues with. No, not his skills. At the end of the day, in order to be a top manager, you got to be stubborn. You got to know your way and want your way to work. That's what he did. He knows what he wants from what he wants. You know what I mean? He wanted his way to work. And that was the difference in what he wanted to do. You know what I mean? So, definitely. Banks in the building. I hope Arsenal beat PSG. We win, man. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. We need a Champions League. Johnny, how you manage to change your name so much time? You change your name every week or something? Huh? Do you change that name every week or something? But still plenty of football to play now. There's still plenty of football to play. You know what I mean? I was reading some sad news today though. You know what I mean? Mikel Merino, I think, has been left out of the Spain World Cup team. You know what I mean? And it's sad. It saddens me. You know why? I really it's beautiful outside. It saddens me because honestly, Mikel Merino was one of the pivotal Stone in this Spain team. You know what I mean? He was one of them, you know what I mean, playing the Spain team that, you get me? And to see that the injury took away his spot. You know what I mean? I felt that for him. You know what I mean? I was reading that. I don't know if it's concrete in stone as yet. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's concrete in stone as yet when I was reading it. I mean, like, that hurt me, man. That hurt me. You get me? But one beautiful news, beautiful news. I mean, like, I felt so happy I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I was watching when Carlo Ancelotti was calling out the World Cup, and they were there sitting around waiting to hear whose name was going to be called. And they called Neymar Jr. I ain't gonna lie, man. I started jumping for joy. I'm like, yes, yes, Neymar going to the flipping World Cup. Yes, Brazil to the flipping world. You know what I'm saying? They called Neymar Jr. I was happy, man. I was happy. You get me? Neymar deserve it, man. Yes, man. You know what I mean? He's worked on his fitness. And, you know what I mean? Like, they called Gabriel Martinelli and they called Gabriel Magalhaes. And I didn't even rejoice. I just like, yeah, I know they were good. But when they called Neymar, bro, trust me. The World Cup need Neymar, man. The World Cup need Neymar. Come on. Trust me. You know what I mean? Big up to Carlo Ancelotti for making that call. Big up to Carlo Ancelotti for making that call. Yes. So, big thing. Marino is pivotal to the Spain team. Surely not. I hope it's a fluke. You know what I mean? I hope it doesn't happen. Because he can get fit in time. You know what I mean? He can get fit in time. After this Champions League, we're going to turn to the international teams. You know what I mean? We have to, because World Cup is right around the corner. So I got to get familiar a lot with this international team. And you guys are here to help me so we can do the damn thing. But we are going into international football right after we finish celebrating about a week. What I'm Arsenal winning Champions League. We have to celebrate. We can't just jump straight into. We have to celebrate. You know what I mean? After about a week of Arsenal winning the Champions League celebration, we're going to jump into the international football. We're going to look at these teams. A lot of these teams. We're going to start looking at these teams now, though, because a lot of these World Cup teams are coming out. You know what I mean? And Pedro, the Chelsea baller, was left out of the squad. You know what I mean? I don't think they should have left him out though, even though his team was shit. You know what I mean? But I think he's a proper baller. And this should hurt him. You know what I mean? And it's because of this Chelsea team that he's been left out of the side. You know what I'm saying? And if I was him, I would have left Chelsea team. I ain't gonna lie. If I was him, I would have left Chelsea team. Guys, you know what I was thinking about today? Madueke. I was thinking about how smart was Madueke to jump ship when he did. You know what I mean? Chelsea was about to lift the cup, the Club World Cup that we were talking about. You know what I mean? And he left anyway. He jumped that ship like he was on fire. You know what I'm saying? Oh, smart of him to leave when he did. You know what I mean? Right, he just left on time, just like that. I know he's lifting a Premier League trophy. He's lifting a Premier League trophy. Eze was supposed to go to Spurs. And he begged us. He begged Arteta, don't let me do that, man. Don't do it to me. I want to come home. I'm sorry. And instead of being relegated, he's lifting the Champions League trophy too. He's the Premier League. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry. Thank you. All right, nobody. That's something that look like in a French. So we can't read that. But in the French play in the chat. Nobody big up, bro, but none of us here can speak French. You will have to translate. You know, buddy, big up yourself, man. Big up yourself, but yeah, that's the French team that we can't do it. Riley, any of Chelsea players would have left them for us if we approach them. Enzo Fernandez, Reece James, etc., but they would cost too much. Probably. Keith is back. Bang said Arsenal better than PSG. Keith, you know what? I should not back you to win nothing today. I should not back you to win nothing today. No, I'm still happy you guys win though, honestly. Still happy you guys win. So PSG are definitely not us. PSG no PSG no Arsenal. Not at all. No. PSG is a top team, man. Top team. Matty said we won the league. We've won the league. Haters can F off. We've won the league. Is that a new song, Matty? No, you can back me. Come on. No. I did already back you. You know what I mean? I did, man. I did. But, you know, hopefully we can get them back in England. England is so bitter against Arsenal, I don't know. It's like we're supposed to win the league at all. I mean, the hate is real, bro. Y'all expect us to win the league? Come on, man. Come on. That's my new song. That's Matty's new song. I need to check to see what's going on. Matty sent me something about Patrick Vieira. I think all of us have seen it. We spoke about it yesterday. And some people that you would have chose to be in the invincible. You know what I mean? Obviously, some people are untouchable, but some people you don't think is untouchable. And I mean, one of his untouchables is Ashley Cole. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, one of his untouchables is Ashley Cole. And I'm looking at the two defenders that we have now over on that left side. You know what I mean? And is he actually untouchable over there? You know what I mean? He's a fantastic player. We ain't going around that. But is he actually untouchable over there? You get me? Stuff like that. But let me see if I can find Arsene Wenger. Let me see if I can find what Arsene Wenger said. So Wenger emotional reaction. Arsene Wenger released an emotional celebration video congratulating the team, raising a glass of wine. The Incredibles, Boss Toss, the Invincible Boss Toss toast the players with "You did it, champions go on when others stop." Right? He said, "You did it, champions go on when others stop." He said, "Seeing Mikel Arteta guide the Gunners back to the top of English football filled the legendary French with incredible pride." In his tribute, Wenger specifically praised the team for their resilience and mentality, stating that the years of difficult moment and heartbreak had finally become worth it. And that's a fact, bro. The years of this difficult moment and heartbreak has finally worked. It's like nothing hurts anymore. Yes, I'm saying nothing hurts anymore. You get me? And it's just wow. That's where I'm coming from. It's just wow. It's been fantastic. As I said, not a good journey. Not an easy journey. Big up Will in the building. Will is here. Yeah, man, big up Will. There's no statement out yet from nobody from the club. All everybody doing is damn partying. You know what I'm saying? All everybody doing is partying. That's it. Nobody want to stop and give an interview, a proper interview, so that we can talk about what they're saying. They're just partying. Nothing to talk about from Arsenal.com. You understand me? Nothing. Yeah. Did he translate it? Let's see if I can find what he said. We're going to beat PSG. Don't worry about that. They say in France they're bad mouthing Arsenal without realizing just how strong we are defensively. I'm living in France. Oh, nice. So we have a Arsenal fan living in France. I love it. I love it. Nobody. Nobody. We have nobody living in France supporting Arsenal. Big up yourself, nobody. Big up yourself. I guess that means we're the best team in Europe if we win the Super Cup. Oh, Lord. Keith, you all right? You think you're going to win the Super Cup? You think everyone's going to beat Arsenal? Arteta? Y'all forget the last cut ass y'all get? We have another one for y'all, don't worry. We have won 2 Europa Cup before Arsenal have won 1. And we did it with Arsenal ex-manager and goalkeeper. This man bragging over Europa Cup. And Arsenal just win the league. You're bragging over a Europa Cup and Arsenal just won the league. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That is crazy. Crazy, right? It's crazy. People, apologies. Apologies, apologies, apologies. This is a nasty storm outside. And the lightning just struck and just take out everything. Everything. It's crazy. But I like what I'm using now. This app that I'm using just allows me to get right back on track and, you know what I mean, get to do the damn thing. Yes, I'm back. You know what I mean? Yeah, so if it was back then, you see, I told you we're improving, right? Told you we're improving. If it was back then and something happened and I lose the stream, it would have been gone. You know what I mean? It would have been gone. But here we are. Thank you guys for sticking around. Yeah. But a lot of my chat is gone though. Yeah, a lot of my chat is gone. Can somebody type something in the chat recent? Well, Jordy just did. Jordy Sorrell is back, so yeah. I might see chat from 519, like an hour ago. It's all right, it's all right. But yeah, people, I'm back, but I'm leaving again soon. Oh yeah, so everything is coming back now. Everything is coming back now. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I was in the middle of a conversation with the ham, right? They wanted to give it to Bruno. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's true for you. All right, people. I'm gonna go. I have some things that I need to start out and fix up. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be back again later on. Later on, we're gonna talk about we're gonna start looking forward to the games now. We're gonna start looking forward to the game. We're gonna look at the Aston Villa game today, and all of that because Aston Villa really did well today. You know, what I mean, massive congratulations to them for real, no joke. You know what I mean? They did it, and yeah. Oh, they have not done any interview. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with them. I guess everybody's still partying and still celebrating, right? You know what I mean? Neil said, "What's up, champs? Champions? Big up yourself, Neil. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Big up yourself." That is it. We were talking about everyone celebrating. Yeah, so everyone is still out celebrating and all of that. They have done no damn interview for people to go around. Johnny put me right back where I stopped. Exactly right back where I stopped. It's like I can go right back into the flow. I'm cursing out them for not giving us no interview to talk about. Right back into the flow. Yeah, man. How can they not give us an interview to talk about? That don't make no sense. You know what I mean? That don't make no sense. They need to give us some things that, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's what I keep searching. Yeah, nobody said anything. Nobody. You know what I mean? Nobody. Yes, I'm saying we have nothing to feed on. You get me? Nothing. I mean, like the whole internet was stunned today. You're trying to find podcasters or whatever to look at, and everybody just sit there like they don't have nothing to say. Before we win the league, we are full of talks. We had everything to say in the world. And after we win the league, like, yo, we don't have nothing to say. Now we actually won. We have nothing to say. Can't hear me? We have nothing to say. I think that's your. Hold on, let me check something. Good. Johnny, check on your end, Johnny. Riley, not on mute. Yeah, Neil, check on your end. I think you're the only person not hearing. Johnny, we good? Shauna said we good. Yeah. Okay, audio is fine. Yeah, Neil, check on your end. So I'm saying, everybody just sitting there, just blabbering for 15, 20 minutes with nothing constructive, just looking at the game and just saying, yo, yeah, we win. Nothing. Everybody's like just still stunned. You know what I mean? Still stunned. I think one thing everybody can agree, that player that scored need to come to Arsenal. You know what I mean? That groupie guy, he needs to come to Arsenal. I think we all can agree on that. You get me? But besides that, I mean, like, no, we're just looking forward to the Champions League game. You know what I mean? Which I think we'll have a lot to say on that one. You know what I mean? That one has never happened, you know. That one has actually never happened. So we think we're going to be talking a lot on that Champions League game, bro. You know what I mean? And we're going to build up. I should be doing a live on that Champions League game as well. You know what I mean? We're going to try to make sure that we're here, celebrating and enjoying the vibe. I'm going to go live from in the morning. I'm going to go live we're going to be here like about 2 hours before the game. I'm serious. We're going to be here like about 2 hours before the game. No joke. The game is about what? At 11? My time? I'll be here from 9. As soon as I get up, we coming live. We have a lot to talk about. That's Arsenal. We have endless stuff to talk about. It's not like we're covering another team that we're wondering who that player is or what they're going to do. Or, you know what I mean? We're covering Arsenal. I've never opened my live for a watch along like half an hour before or stuff like that. You know what I mean? But the Champions League one is going to be done. It's going to be done. You know what I mean? We're going to open that live early. We're going to be here talking. We're going to be here doing everything. That's going to be a party atmosphere. You know what I mean? Party atmosphere. And when that game is done and everything, then I have to take out the family. You know what I mean? I have something special for the family. So when that game is done and all, I'm going to take out the family. My son has been doing very well in school. You know what I mean? He's on the honor roll. Straight A's. He collected the principal award and all of that. So, you know what I mean? Got to make sure that he's rewarded. You know what I mean? Let him know that it's appreciated. You know what I mean? When you fork out money, you expect results. And little man is giving results. You know what I mean? So big up to Aiden. Aiden has been doing it. You know what I mean? Straight A's. When I say straight A's, I didn't say A and B's, you know. Straight A's. So yeah, that is it. Congratulations on your kid. Yeah, man, appreciate it. Yeah, man, boy, been doing very well, man. So after that Champions League game, we're celebrating him, and we're gonna be celebrating Arsenal winning the Champions League. Yeah, champion. Yo, lot of celebration. That is it. That's what Thingamagy said. Troops. That's what Troops said. He's getting an Arteta tattoo for the Premier League right now. And then put it on another, that's overboard, but hey, people have a right to do what they feel like doing. You know what I mean? Life is just for living. You know what I mean? Life is just for living. That one is going to be 9 in a couple months' time. It's going to be 9 in a couple months' time. So, yeah. Yep. Doing fantastic. So, yeah, just like the Arsenal team. You know what I mean? Doing fantastic. Yes. So, what can I say? That is it. Arteta tattoo is crazy work. Toxic is here. I can tell you this, people. Toxic just got off work. Toxic just got off work. Toxic, am I lying? Where you at? I know Toxic just got off work. Yep. Arteta tattoo is crazy work. That's crazy, man. That's mad. I know this, Toxic. Come on. If you weren't at work, you'd have been one of the first person in this channel. I know this. Scott is here. Scott, how are you feeling today? Are you feeling a little bit better today, Scott? Come on, you must be feeling a little bit better today. How are you feeling today? You know what I mean? It's a new day. You know what I mean? You have a new champion. You know what I mean? How are you? How are you, man? Are you holding up? Are you holding on? Scott said, good. That is it. That is it. Yeah, my life is just for living, Scott. Just live, man, and enjoy life. Why worry? Arteta leaving and Enzo coming in. Why worry? You know what I mean? Just pray. Why worry when you can pray? That is it. That is it. Hey, I need to learn more about the PFA league that you guys play. I need to learn more about that. Is it a PFA? Yeah, the football league, the one always tell me about. I need to learn more about it so we can do it in this community. You know what I'm saying? So anybody want to hook me up? Anybody want to get in contact with me? Teach me a little bit more about it so we can make it a community vibe. You know what I mean? What do you guys think? That's what I want to do. I want us to make it a community vibe, compete in this community. I'm waiting for an Arteta interview badly. I'm waiting for any interview, man. Any interview right now. I've been waiting for the Arteta interview, but I don't think we're going to get one until Friday when he's doing the press conference. You know what I mean? I don't think we're getting one until Friday when he's doing a press conference, man. Or Thursday when he's doing a press conference. I've been waiting, man. I've been searching like crazy. I can't find nobody saying anything. Nobody sit down to say, yo, yes. You know what I mean? Nobody. I might have to. I made a bet and said if he wins the double, I would do it. So, do you want him to win the double then? Do you want him to win the double? That's some crazy bet, Jordy. I bet you didn't know that this would have been happening for real, huh? That is some crazy bet. No joke. Won't the person let it get out of it? Manchester City meant to be getting Enzo Fernandez. Says who? Yeah, I want to do that fantasy football PL. People do it here for fantasy American football. Yeah, we want to do one of that in the chat. We want the community to do one of that. So I need Matty or one of them, Jordy or one of them that knows it very well. Even you, Toxic. Do you know it, Toxic? I need somebody to get in contact with me, so we can go over it and we can figure it out, and then we can push it out so the community can be a part of it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do stuff now to get our community involved with each other, and you know what I mean, just together. You get me? Yeah. So somebody shout out, okay? Saw the boys that are sitting on fire. Yeah, that's it. I saw that too. Declan Rice taking picture with some people out there and all of that. You know what I mean? I saw that too. They couldn't sleep, I guess. They couldn't sleep. Yeah, man, we're gonna be doing that. I don't know, but I can do my research. I'm trying to cut out the research, man. I'm trying to get somebody already knowing to call me and bring me through it. I'm trying to cheat the system. I'm trying to cut out the research. I might just put Arteta Red Army with Canon logo. Nothing too big or nothing. I'm trying to cut out the research, man. I probably gotta go. If none of these guys will walk me through it, I probably gotta get somebody. Don't worry, we'll figure it out. But I need to create one for the community so we can, yeah. Also, WhatsApp group for the community incoming soon. So we have a lot of things getting together. You know what I mean? A lot of things getting together. World Cup coming up as well, so we still have a lot more football. Lots and lots of football on the way, on the agenda. You know what I mean? Football ain't stopping, not for this year. You know what I mean? And then after the World Cup, I think there's just a small break and we're going straight back into football, but there's still going to be transfer. You know what I mean? The transfer window going to be open, so there's going to be plenty of transfers to talk about. You know what I mean? Plenty of transfers to talk about. I haven't played fantasy in years. I will ask how it's done, Riley. I got you, my brother. Appreciate it, Jordan. I know you do. I know you. Yeah, man, appreciate it. Yeah, man, we're going to make sure this community is gem, man. We're definitely going to make sure this community is gem. And get through. So yeah, we have lots of things coming up. Hopefully, we can be in the monetization soon, and then we can start some different stuff. You know what I mean? Some different stuff, so we can do. When those different stuff start, there are going to be a lot of separations. You know what I mean? The real people that really support the channel will show up. And all of that, but we are moving, guys, and we are heading into some great direction on this channel, you know, and all of that. As you can see, you know, we ain't start making no money on this channel yet, but look at us, you know what I mean? We're fixing it up. Money's been spent on your money making yet. We're fixing it up. You know what I mean? We get in there. We're gonna be one of the best things on YouTube. Trust me. And I'll always remember that you guys have been here with me. You know what I mean? You guys have been here with me from the start. You know what I mean? So I really do appreciate you guys. You know what I mean? I really do appreciate you guys. Best time for this channel to bloom, especially now. Just won the league. That is it. And we're going to make sure that we bloom. Remember just on the app to download, create a name for our league, and leave it open to the community. That sounds simple. Manchester City is getting Enzo Fernandez under Enzo Maresca. I think y'all think Manchester City gonna hunt down some of. Y'all think Manchester City gonna hunt down some of Chelsea players? My kids are fighting. Imagine that. No, that will not happen. Chelsea will price them out. Probably. But y'all understand that aspect, right? They is going to want to stay close to home. You have to understand, people tend to stay close to familiarity. You know what I mean? And that's familiarity for him. You get me? That is familiarity for him. You know what I mean? He's the one that had those players and, you know what I mean, groom them and build with them and all of that. So, you know what I mean? It's understandable. And Chelsea is in a dark place right now. Very, very dark place right now. It's not going to happen for one main reason, though. Xabi Alonso is in charge. Xabi Alonso is not a coach at Chelsea. Xabi Alonso is a manager at Chelsea. So that should state a lot. That means the owner's got to back him. You know what I mean? So I don't think they're going to be able to scoop away any players from Chelsea just like that. Yeah, I don't know how you see the club's future, but I have a feeling that at least the next 5 years will belong to Arsenal. Bro, that's me too. I think more than that because Arsenal have zeroed the game right now, or about to zero the game right now. You know what I mean? We have academy players coming up, you know what I mean, to lapse. You know what I mean? To make this transition easy in shuffling out old players and shuffling in new players. You know what I mean? We have that easy, smooth transaction coming along. The twins that we bought, I think one of them just won player of the tournament in some tournament that they were playing in and stuff like that. You know what I mean? They're around the academy, you know what I mean, getting used to the vibe, the atmosphere. I see this Leicester kid, 16-year-old, monster, beast that Arsenal tend to be interested in. And when it come on to youngsters, y'all know Arsenal. You know what I mean? And I think they put a proposal to the Quintero twins. The Leicester City 16-year-old, I think they put a proposal to the club and to the family, you know what I mean, about carrying him to Arsenal and an easy transition into the first team and so forth like that. We have Max Downman, we still have Ethan Waneri, we still have Miles Lewis Kelly. Y'all don't forget, not because Miles is in the first team, he's 19 years old. Yeah, Sam, do not forget that. Don't forget that I think Manga, that's his name, Manga. You know what I mean? Devastating kid. He's 2-footed as well, and he plays over on the left though. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's 2-footed and he plays over on the left. So there's so much to watch. So y'all don't forget either that Saka is only 24, I think. Don't forget that Nan Madueke is only 21. Don't forget that I think Timber is only 22. You know what I mean? Don't forget these things. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff that's going on. You in the building, you say Riley Arsenal did it. We freaking did it, man. We did it. We did it, man. We did it. You should have been here yesterday when we were handling business. You know what I mean? We popped champagne and all of that. Yeah, man, we did it, man. So Arsenal future look bright. Arsenal future look real bright, people. You know what I mean? These kids, we have a lot of young kids coming through. Yeah, so I'm saying we also have a monster 14-year-old striker, Luis Munoz. Chelsea and trophyless. That was always going to be like that. Going up against a final against Manchester City, they were never ever going to win nothing from the academy. So trust me, I see us dominating for a long time. You know what I mean? Long time. And I honestly don't think Arteta going anywhere for the next probably 10 years. So anybody that wants to say whatever they want to say, I do not see Arteta moving from this club for the next 10 years. You know what I mean? He gonna win every when he finish with this club, he can retire. He gonna win every team there is to win in football. Trust me, he gonna win every team there is to win in football. Remember, people talking now and telling us about Nkapé. Nkapé is another one, Califuori, Mascara. All those are under 21 or under 22. I think all of them is under 22. And Nkapé, I think, is 21. Mascara, I think, is what, 20, right? Something like that. And Califuori is probably about 22. Young players. We have a team coming up right now, and they have already won the trophy. They have already won the trophy. So they have that taste for victory. You know what I'm saying? And we're not going to get complacent because we have young players coming up to push them. Right? So it's two things. Is either these players going to come up and push them to be better or push them out to take their place. You get me? So there's no complacency. There's no complacency. Trust me. It's going to be fantastic. I am excited about this Arsenal football club and the direction that they're going. Don't forget, we're going into the transfer window. We're going to buy some new talents. We're going to buy some new talents. You know what I'm saying? Because until those talents are ready, we still got to make sure that we show a good face and keep up with what we're starting now. So we got to buy some new talents that gonna stick around for the next 3 to 4 years. So when these players are mature enough and started rolling over into the first team and pushing those players and pushing some of them out, then we know. You know what I'm saying? We know. It's gonna be fantastic, people. I promise you all. It's gonna be fantastic. Arteta gonna spoil us. He gonna spoil us. He gonna make the next manager half time hard to follow what just happened. He gonna make managers scared to take Arsenal job because of the expectation. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. That's how I see this Arsenal club for the next decade or more. You know what I mean? We're back. And we're back to the top, and we're gonna take it to them by storm. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. So it's gonna be a very interesting summer. Very interesting summer. You know what I mean? Arteta has already I think he has already his contract on the table. You know what I mean? So when they win the Champions League, as I always tell people, whether Arteta won the Premier League or the Champions League, he was always going to be offered a new contract. Trust me. You know what I mean? These owners have faith in him. Y'all can see that they have faith in him. You know what I mean? And I think the very fact why they give so much faith in him is the fact that he's young and he's a young coach and this is his first job. And the fact that they know that if they fire him, he's going to be in a job tomorrow. And he's going to take all the experience that he gained here and go somewhere else and win. You know what I mean? No, it's a smart move by the owners. I don't care what nobody want to say. You already gained 6 years of experience here. Just so when you're on the verge, all you need to do is bear with him another year or two. You know what I mean? So guess what's gonna happen? Another team would have took him, bear with him another year or two, and then they started reaping. You understand? I would have just taken up another manager and still have to probably wait another 2-3 years for his project to come to life. No. I think what they were going to do or what they've been doing is fantastic when they offered him that new contract regardless. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, regardless of what, I think it was going to happen. Chad in the building, Chad, I'm not even thinking about that. I'm still buzzing from Arsenal win the league. Chad, I've been buzzing from. I've been telling everybody Arsenal gonna win the league. So I think I celebrate premature. I think I celebrate way before they won it because I knew it was gonna be happening. You know what I mean? Now I'm looking forward to the things that I know gonna happen again. That's how my brain works. You know what I mean? I look forward to. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm looking for this Arsenal team gonna be great, man. Trust me. Johnny said, I want Arsenal to make the league a farmers league. I want us to win everything every season. Prim's never going to be a farmers league. Hello. That's just be boring. No, the Premier League is a different type of league. It can't be a farmers league. We can't win everything for the next decade. You know what I mean? Just with a lot of fight. Just with a lot of fight. I feel you gotta enjoy this until next season starts. We're gonna enjoy it. We're not done enjoying it. We're gonna enjoy the Champions League at the end of the month too. Bro, y'all not listening it. We have a lot of enjoyment to do. So of course, keep on enjoying. We have Champions League to enjoy too. You think we're not winning that? We're winning that. Yes, I'm saying? We winning that. Trust me. We winning that. Aston Villa or Liverpool for the fourth. Aston Villa already qualified for the Champions League. They just won Europa League. So Aston Villa already qualified for the Champions League. Did you last see Eze post the City fan with the bottle shaped like a with what? With a bottle shaped like a bottle? You mean in his coat with the bottle shaped out? That fan is getting famous now. Getting famous now, only for the wrong reason. He's getting famous now. I watched him in the Manchester City game. They find him. They seem to be finding him everywhere now. You know what I mean? They say a bottle shaped like a bottle. They seem to be finding him everywhere now. I watched him in the Manchester City game against Bournemouth. They find him. He was in a blue sweater. You know what I mean? Somewhere underneath one of the stands because he wasn't out there in the open this time. Like he's trying to hide himself now. You know what I mean? And trust me, they're finding him everywhere now. Everywhere. Oh, he did that AI thing where he turned the guy in a literal bottle, bro. Oh, I didn't see that. He saw his whole body in a bottle. I gotta find that. Anyone see Percy Morgan and Passport don't agree with anything that Dick says, but that interview was gold. A bottle shaped like a shark. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta come back live again later on. So yeah, we gotta talk some more again later on. For sure. I don't even listen to Percy Morgan, to be honest with you. I don't too controversial. I don't even listen to person, Margaret. All right, guys. This is where I'm going to tell you later on. It's on the notification. Make sure your notification is on, man. You know what I mean? Make sure I love when the community turn out, you know. I love when the community turn out. Okay? So hit the notification. Later on, we're going to talk some more about these things. We ain't stop celebrating. We celebrating right through. We don't care. You know what I mean? I don't care. You know what I mean? We're celebrating right through. So notification on, people. Let's talk about what's gonna happen for the game. Let's talk about some transfer rumors, targets. I don't know. Actually, we have a lot of transfer targets coming up. You know what I mean? But I think that I don't know if we're going to even get none of them because we have the World Cup coming up, and a lot of players are going to be shining in that World Cup. A lot of players are going to be picked from that World Cup. You know what I mean? Remember when we were trying to get some players. Aston Venger's always been trying to get players from the World Cup before he left. But yeah, but we're gonna be here again later on. All right. So make sure your notification is turned on so y'all can know when we come alive. All right. Big up everybody. You know what I mean? Big up all the moderators, big up all the persons who are not moderators, big up the entire community. That's what I should say. You know what I mean? You guys have been awesome. Thank you for the support as usual. You know what I mean? Thank you guys for the support as usual. You guys turn up every time you see this live, click on. And for that, I am grateful. I really do appreciate you guys. All right, we're taking it all the way, people. We're taking it all the way. Jody, remember to research that thing and let me know. Jody, you have my Facebook account? Hook me up on Facebook, Alfonso Riley on Messenger. All right, Jody, Alfonso Riley on Messenger. Matty has it. Matty, if you know anything about the FPL, let me know. We want to create one in the community. All right, people. Appreciate y'all so much. See you all again a little more. Later will be greater. I'm out. Peace.